Tausen, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play. Ready? Play.
Yes, that is a really controversial point there at 8-7 in the breaker. And I think we could have a longer conversation about it, but I think it's worth the quick conversation. It's like Roland Garros being this last tournament that's going to hold out and be the ones to be the last to change the electric line calling. Someone had to do it. And it turns out it's on clay, which is maybe fitting, but I also read that Roland Garros was the last one to put a roof up. And it's just been a chaotic week in terms of temperature. Facilities is obviously a big talking point because we're having players that are getting injured and having to, retire from matches. And then obviously now you have electronic line calling. And yes, it's difficult with tennis because, right, every point means the same in terms of numbers, but that is such a controversial point. And as you mentioned, it would be one set all, and the match could still be going on. So that's a really big talking point. But you also have to point Casper Ruud was up 5-2 in that breaker and was able to, and let it slip to 5-all, and that's kind of the progression of the situation. But it's really important because I'm not sure if we're going to see electronic line calling at Roland Garros next year, but I think it's definitely going to push the narrative a bit more and maybe put a little bit more pressure on the tournament, because I think it was actually 2 points. I don't know if it was back to back. And Zhao even went up to the chair umpire and gave the 2. And it's tough. It's tough because we don't see human error a lot in our sport anymore, because this is the last place that exists besides the Challenger Tour, besides some women's events. So I think that's a talking point in and of itself. But getting back to the tennis, you have to point to the physical fitness of Fonseca, and I think he just had a little bit more pep in his step. And I think that camp of his is very loud. They bring a lot of energy. And I think the other thing that I would point to is just the forehand for Ruud breaking down a bit, or maybe just not having the precision that it needed to get over that line against Fonseca, especially towards the tail end of the match. So that could be legs, that could be psychological, but you have to credit Fonseca because this is an astounding accomplishment.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button.
Ready? Play.
First time in a semi-final at a Grand Slam, Diana Shnaider. Even the wind is playing havoc with this interview, with the microphone and everything flying around. So this is our semi-final lineup on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, listen, one of these 2 at the bottom of the screen will be licking their lips at the final. I would have thought, although maybe Diana Shnaider has other ideas, or maybe Maja Chwalińska, who was ranked outside the top 100 going into this tournament, has other ideas. And what an unlikely semi-final we now have between Diana Shnaider and Chwalińska coming up for you tomorrow. Just going to have a look at their head-to-head. I'm sure they've had a few interesting matches in interesting parts of the world, let's say that, and at interesting levels of tennis. I'm going to get their head-to-head up for you up on the screen right now. It's 1-0 for Diana Shnaider. That win came in Istanbul, in Turkey, in 2022. And I think It was like it's like an ITF. Yeah, it was an ITF event in 2022, in April 2022. An ITF 21A, which honestly, I'm not even sure what that means. ITF 21A. I'm going to see if I can fathom out what that means. It's a low-level ranking match, let's say, with not exactly a billion points on the table, unlike their upcoming clash at the semi-finals tomorrow on the Parisian clay. Wow. I'm still getting my breath back from that previous encounter that Diana Shnaider dug really deep when she's 4-1 down double break in the second set to win. Her path to the final has also been interesting, and that's back-to-back matches now where Shnaider has got a bagel, because she also bageled Madison Keys. So some Grand Slam winners she's skittling over with bagels in the third set here. As you can see, 3-set wins over Keys now in Sabalenka. Before that, she beat Olinikova and Kessler and Zarazua in straight sets. But when she goes into that fourth round clash and sees 1-set all with Madison Keys, you're thinking, okay, Keys will put power away. But Diana had other ideas, winning at 6-love in the third. And again today, winning 10 games in a row. Sabalenka serving for the match as well at 5-4. And she's up 15-love and she has chances, but she doesn't take them. Instead, it's Diana Shnaider who powers on through in a huge upset, winning this match 6-love in the third. As for the semi-final against Chwalińska, well, Chwalińska as well has kind of shocked the tennis world en route to this semi-final, beating Qinwen Zheng in her opening match. That was a surprise that many of us didn't see coming. I didn't see it coming, that's for sure. She then matched exactly the same scoreline in a win over Elise Mertens. She comes from a 6-1 deficit to Maria Sakkari in the third round to prevail in 3 sets. How Maria Sakkari must be looking at this French Open thinking it was a missed opportunity to make a French Open final or Grand Slam final for the first time in her career. Then Chwalińska overcomes Diane Parry very impressively in straight sets before beating Chwalińska. I think the conditions today for both Chwalińska and Diana Shnaider did benefit both of them in their matches. Chwalińska was way off it and also seemed to be struggling a bit with the drop shots that Chwalińska was going to be playing. How will Diana Shnaider deal with those drop shots? I don't think she'll have as many problems as Chwalińska did. She also probably won't spray quite as many balls, and if she can hit with the unerring accuracy she had today, being aggressive at just the right times, then you'd imagine that it will be a win for Diana Shnaider. But will she do that? How will the conditions be? The weather for tomorrow, I'm going to check it out right now. Paris weather. Let's see. We might have a few raindrops tomorrow, so we might be indoors on Thursday, the 4th of June. We might be indoors. In fact, I would suggest we will probably be indoors for this particular clash, so maybe the wind won't be such a big factor. But in a way, I'm not sure if it will be a big factor anyway, because both of them dealt with the wind extremely well today. Shnaider hitting just 27 unforced errors across those 3 sets. Arina Sabalenka hitting 57 unforced errors across those 3 sets, or more than double of her opponent. But how do I see this one going? Victor here is confident that Shnaider will beat the Pole. Obviously, Pole being Maja Chwalińska. Well, how do I see it going? I'm going to go for Diana Shnaider in 3 sets. Also, let me know in the comment section who is winning the French Open women's title. Is it going to be Maja Chwalińska? Is it going to be Marta Kostyuk? Is it going to be Mira Andreeva? Or is it going to be, incredibly, Diana Shnaider? I say incredibly. I mean, Maja Chwalińska is probably an even bigger story come from outside the top 100. Do let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
First time in a semi-final at a Grand Slam, Diana Shnaider.
Eine Premiere für
Even the wind is playing havoc with this interview with the microphone and everything flying around. So this is our semi-final lineup on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, listen, one of these two at the bottom of the screen will be licking their lips at the final. I would have thought, although maybe Diana Shnaider has other ideas, or maybe Maja Chwalińska, who was ranked outside the top 100 going into this tournament, has other ideas. And what an unlikely semi-final we now have between Diana Shnaider and Chwalińska coming up for you tomorrow. Just going to have a look at their head-to-head. I'm sure they've had a few interesting matches in interesting parts of the world, let's say that, and at interesting levels of tennis. I'm going to get their head-to-head up for you up on the screen right now. It's 1-0 for Diana Shnaider. That win came in Istanbul, in Turkey, in 2022. And I think it was like it's like an ITF. Yeah, it was an ITF event in 2022, in April 2022. An ITF 21A, which honestly, I'm not even sure what that means. ITF 21A. I'm going to see if I can fathom out what that means. It's a low-level ranking match, let's say, with not exactly 1 billion points on the table, unlike their upcoming clash at the semi-finals tomorrow on the Parisian clay. Wow. I'm still getting my breath back from that previous encounter that Diana Shnaider dug really deep when she's 4-1 down double break in the second set to win. Her path to the final has also been interesting, and that's back-to-back matches now where Shnaider has got a bagel, because she also bageled Madison Keys. So some Grand Slam winners she's skittling over with bagels in the third set here. As you can see, 3-set wins over Keys now in Sabalenka. Before that, she beat Olinikova and Kessler and Zarazua in straight sets. But when she goes into that fourth round clash and she's 1-set all with Madison Keys, you're thinking, okay, Keys will put power away. But Diana had other ideas, winning at 6-love in the third. And again today, winning 10 games in a row. Sabalenka serving for the match as well at 5-4. And she's up 15-love and she has chances, but she doesn't take them. Instead, it's Diana Shnaider who powers on through in a huge upset, winning this match 6-love in the third. As for the semi-final against Chwalińska, well, Chwalińska as well has kind of shocked the tennis world en route to this semi-final. Beating Qinwen Zheng in her opening match. That was a surprise that many of us didn't see coming. I didn't see it coming, that's for sure. She then matched exactly the same scoreline in a win over Elise Mertens. She comes from a 6-1 deficit to Maria Sakkari in the third round to prevail in 3 sets. How Maria Sakkari must be looking at this French Open thinking it was a missed opportunity to make a French Open final or Grand Slam final for the first time in her career. Then Chwalińska overcomes Diane Parry very impressively in straight sets before beating Chwalińska. I think the conditions today for both Chwalińska and Diana Shnaider did benefit both of them in their matches. Chwalińska was way off it and also seemed to be struggling a bit with the drop shots that Chwalińska was going to be playing. How will Diana Shnaider deal with those drop shots? I don't think she'll have as many problems as Chwalińska did. She also probably won't spray quite as many balls, and if she can hit with the unerring accuracy she had today, being aggressive at just the right times, then you'd imagine that it will be a win for Diana Shnaider. But will she do that? How will the conditions be? The weather for tomorrow, I'm going to check it out right now. Paris weather. Let's see. We might have a few raindrops tomorrow, so we might be indoors on Thursday, the 4th of June. We might be indoors. In fact, I would suggest we will probably be indoors for this particular clash. So maybe the wind won't be such a big factor. But in a way, I'm not sure if it will be a big factor anyway, because both of them dealt with the wind extremely well today. Shnaider hitting just 27 unforced errors across those 3 sets. Arina Sabalenka hitting 57 unforced errors across those 3 sets, or more than double of her opponent. But how do I see this one going? Victor here is confident that Shnaider will beat the Pole. That obviously Pole being Maja Chwalińska. Well, how do I see it going? I'm going to go for Diana Shnaider in 3 sets. Also, let me know in the comment section, who is winning the French Open women's title. Is it going to be Maja Chwalińska? Is it going to be Marta Kostyuk? Is it going to be Mida Andreeva? Or is it going to be, incredibly, Diana Shnaider? I say incredibly. I mean, Maja Chwalińska is probably an even bigger story come from outside the top 100. Do let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
First time in a semi-final at a Grand Slam, Diana Shnaider. Even the wind is playing havoc with this interview with the microphone and everything flying around. So this is our semi-final lineup on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, listen, one of these two at the bottom of the screen will be licking their lips at the final. I would have thought, although maybe Diana Shnaider has other ideas, or maybe Maja Chwalińska, who was ranked outside the top 100 going into this tournament, has other ideas. And what an unlikely semi-final we now have between Diana Shnaider and Chwalińska coming up for you tomorrow. Just going to have a look at their head-to-head. I'm sure they've had a few interesting matches in interesting parts of the world, let's say that, and at interesting levels of tennis. I'm going to get their head-to-head up for you up on the screen right now. It's 1-0 for Diana Shnaider. That win came in Istanbul, in Turkey, in 2022. And I think it was like it's like an ITF. Yeah, it was an ITF event in 2022, in April 2022. An ITF 21A, which honestly, I'm not even sure what that means. ITF 21A. I'm going to see if I can fathom out what that means. It's a low-level ranking match, let's say, with not exactly a billion points on the table, unlike their upcoming clash at the semi-finals tomorrow on the Parisian clay. Wow. I'm still getting my breath back from that previous encounter that Diana Shnaider dug really deep when she's 4-1 down double break in the second set to win. Her path to the final has also been interesting, and that's back-to-back matches now where Shnaider has got a bagel, because she also bageled Madison Keys. So some Grand Slam winners she's skittling over with bagels in the third set here. As you can see, 3-set wins over Keys now and Sabalenka. Before that, she beat Olinikova and Kessler and Zarazua in straight sets. But when she goes into that fourth round clash and she's 1-set all with Madison Keys, you're thinking, okay, Keys will put power away. But Diana had other ideas, winning at 6-love in the third. And again today, winning 10 games in a row. Sabalenka serving for the match as well at 5-4. And she's up 15-love and she has chances, but she doesn't take them. Instead, it's Diana Shnaider who powers on through in a huge upset, winning this match 6-love in the third. As for the semi-final against Chwalińska, well, Chwalińska as well has kind of shocked the tennis world en route to this semi-final, beating Qin Wenxiang in her opening match. That was a surprise that many of us didn't see coming. I didn't see it coming, that's for sure. She then matched exactly the same scoreline in a win over Elise Mertens. She comes from a 6-1 deficit to Maria Sakkari in the third round to prevail in 3 sets. How Maria Sakkari must be looking at this French Open thinking it was a missed opportunity to make a French Open final or Grand Slam final for the first time in her career. Then Chwalińska overcomes Diane Parry very impressively in straight sets before beating Kalinskaya. I think the conditions today for both Chwalińska and Diana Shnaider did benefit both of them in their matches. Kalinskaya was way off it and also seemed to be struggling a bit with the drop shots that Chwalińska was going to be playing. How will Diana Shnaider deal with those drop shots? I don't think she'll have as many problems as Kalinskaya did. She also probably won't spray quite as many balls, and if she can hit with the unerring accuracy she had today, being aggressive at just the right times, then you'd imagine that it will be a win for Diana Shnaider. But will she do that? How will the conditions be? The weather for tomorrow, I'm going to check it out right now. Paris weather. Let's see We might have a few raindrops tomorrow, so we might be indoors on Thursday, the 4th of June. We might be indoors. In fact, I would suggest we will probably be indoors for this particular clash, so maybe the wind won't be such a big factor. But in a way, I'm not sure if it'll be a big factor anyway, because both of them dealt with the wind extremely well today. Shnaider hitting just 27 unforced errors across those 3 sets. Arina Sabalenka hitting 57 unforced errors across those 3 sets, or more than double of her opponent. But how do I see this one going? Victor here is confident that Shnaider will beat the Pole. That obviously Pole being Maja Chwalińska. Well, how do I see it going? I'm going to go for Diana Shnaider in 3 sets. Also, let me know in the comment section who is winning the French Open women's title. Is it going to be Maja Chwalińska? Is it going to be Marta Kostyuk? Is it going to be Mira Andreeva? Or is it going to be, incredibly, Diana Shnaider? I say incredibly. I mean, Maja Chwalińska is probably an even bigger story come from outside the top 100. Do let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
First time in a semi-final at a Grand Slam, Diana Shnaider. Even the wind is playing havoc with this interview, with the microphone and everything flying around. So this is our semi-final lineup on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, listen, one of these two at the bottom of the screen will be licking their lips at the final. I would have thought, although maybe Diana Shnaider has other ideas, or maybe Maja Chwalińska, who was ranked outside the top 100 going into this tournament, has other ideas. And what an unlikely semi-final we now have between Diana Shnaider and Chwalińska coming up for you tomorrow. Just going to have a look at their head-to-head. I'm sure they've had a few interesting matches in interesting parts of the world, let's say that, and at interesting levels of tennis. I'm going to get their head-to-head up for you up on the screen right now. It's 1-0 for Diana Shnaider.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Summers and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from. We are here, of course, to look forward and enjoy this match together. Diana Shnaider against Maja Chwalińska. And it's a double fault for Maja, so 15-30. Oh, I've got a tea coming. Let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. Oh, 30 all. Okay, the rally here. Forehand, backhand cross court from Maja. Shnaider goes big down the line but misses.
Wie gesagt, Duell zweier Linkshänder gegeneinander. Chwalińska hat die letzten 5 Matches gegen Linkshänderinnen gewonnen, aber die waren natürlich in der Rangliste weiter unten als Shnaider.
Deuce.
Tasten sich hier erstmal ab, auch wenn sie schon mal vor einigen Jahren gegeneinander gespielt haben.
Second serve.
Jetzt wird es lauter durch die starken Regenfälle, die aufs Dach prasseln.
Four minutes on the clock. Hear that rain coming down outside. Forehand is pretty big from Shnaider. Another big forehand from her into the forehand of Maja. Cross court. Here's Chwalińska coming with a good deep shot there, but Maja's forehand's going to go long. So, game point for Maja Chwalińska.
Also wirklich die Verteidigung sieht auch so easy aus.
Ja, und auch gut zu sehen, wie sie sich bewegt hinten, wie schnell sie plötzlich an die Linie rückt, ganz überraschend, wenn es die Möglichkeit dazu gibt. Platzposition sehr weit hinter der Linie erstmal.
Wirklich die Entdeckung des Turniers, kann man so sagen.
Total.
Okay, on the forehand here of Maja. She is a lefty, of course. Drive volley there from Maja. Drop shot. No, it's not. It's a slice up the line. Sorry. Now here comes the drop shot. But Diana Schneider's equal to it. Deuce.
Diese Stops, die weiß sie natürlich, dass sie kommen. Die Bilanz ist ja irre gewesen von Chwalińska bei dem Turnier. Hast du vielleicht auch gesehen, 47 Stops gespielt. 40 davon haben zum Punkt geführt.
Meistens in diese Ecke, das war dann bei meisten die Rückhandecke, aber bei Shnaider ist es natürlich die Vorhandecke. Ich finde, dieser hohe Ball mit wenig Tempo in die Rückhand von Shnaider, der kann wehtun, weil die geht dann manchmal zurück.
Game point once again for Chwalińska.
Und dann so eine Enttäuschung hervorrufen. Wir haben es auch bei Chwalińska im Match zuvor gesehen, wenn dann dieser Druck nicht groß genug ist, um sie wegzuspielen.
Ja, die hat hinterher auch gesagt, sie dachte, sie hätte das dann eigentlich im Griff, als sie aufgehört hatte von 1,5 auf 5 beide. Hat viele Bälle unterschätzt.
Backhand cross court from Chwalińska. Deep slice there for Maja. She's on the defense here, though. And Schneider's going to go long. 1 love for Maja Chwalińska. So, eventually Chwalińska gets over the line. It's a pretty lengthy service hold. I imagine we're going to see some pretty long rallies today. Just having a look at how these two players match up and the analysis from the French Open dudes. There's just one category in which Maja eclipses Diana, and that's in the movement. Everything else, forehand, backhand, return, and serve. Is in the favor of Diana Shnaider. I'm on the tee, people. What are you consuming as you watch this tennis feast in front of your eyes? Of course, we now know the final opponent for either of these two players. It's going to be Mira Andreeva after her straight sets win today over Maja Kostyuk in the semi-final earlier today. Okay, so Diana Shnaider here serving love 1. And it's going to be 15 love after Maja goes long with that. Sasha Bayan there, the coach of Diana Shnaider. Former hitting partner as well of Serena Williams. Serena Williams, I've seen today, has already arrived in the Queen's Club for her return to professional tennis next week.
Argumente sammeln und deine Spielerin, wenn sie so tickt, zu überzeugen. Und ich glaube, Diana Shnaider möchte überzeugt werden mit Argumenten.
So 30 love here for Shnaider. Slice here for Maja. Of course, we've got two lefties here, haven't we? Shnaider and Maja, both lefties. Drop shot here from Maja is too good. 30-15.
Samtpfoten daher, dieses Spiel von Maja Chwalińska, die durch ihren Halbfinaleinzug hier jetzt schon mehr Geld verdient hat als in ihrer kompletten Karriere bislang. Und der Trainer rechts, der Tscheche, der hat heute eine andere Kappe auf. Das sollte eigentlich nicht, weil er mit der Glückskappe los ist. Und der Quali hat er die aufgehabt. Galt als Talisman.
So 30-15. I'll be coming to the comments section in a moment. I want your predictions for this match. Also, if you've got any thoughts on Kostyuk against Mira Andreeva, do share them as well. And we'll be live at the end of this match. Oh, what a good shot there from Chwalińska to get to 30 all. Yeah, we'll stay live at the end of this match to preview the final, so do stay with us.
Es ist für alle wirklich auch ein Geduldstest.
Oh, break point, Chwalińska.
Ganz ehrlich gesagt, I can play annoying. Das ist so ein schönes Wort dafür.
Okay, backhand here from Shnaider. That's on the forehand, Chwalińska. Shnaider here on the backhand. Now on the backhand as well. Of course, we've got two lefties here, which is confusing the hell out of me at times. Schneider's not really using her power at the moment, as much as I think she can do. That slice, though, is going to go long from Chwalińska, and we've got a breakpoint saved, so we're at deuce.
alles gepaart mitbringen in so einem Match, was ja auch so wichtig ist, wo du nervös bist, wo auf Platz 15 erste Runde beim Challenger ist das leichter.
So eine coole Anlage, die 15 Plätze haben.
And that went out from Chwalińska. They're going to check the mark, but I think it will be confirmed as out. Yes, indeed. So advantage Shnaider. Let first serve. Shnaider gets there, but she's going to lose the point. Deuce.
Die polnischen Fans. Manche haben bis zu 900 € bezahlt für dieses Match heute auf dem Zweitmarkt.
Okay, backhand here for Shnaider. Into a runaround forehand now from Maja. Backhand as well from Shnaider. It's an interesting shot from Maja that's really... Wow, what a passing shot from Diana Shnaider. Take a bow.
Die müssen Zeit reinholen, was im ersten nicht gespielt wurde. Genau.
And that's going to go long. Shnaider gets the hold. Wasn't easy, but she got there in the end. Saving a break point en route. I think he's telling her to come forward a little bit on return. That's Sasha B in there, just I think saying, look, just come just a few centimeters closer to the baseline. Oh, wow. It's a strange drive volley from almost the baseline. From Maja there. She puts the forehand away. 15 love.
Läuft sie auch parallel zur Grundlinie, anstatt dass sie ihn schräg angeht und noch ein bisschen Tempo mitgeben kann. Und der hier ist Formsache. Da holt sie unheimlich schön früh aus, dreht den Oberkörper ganz früh, ist bereit auf dem Weg nach vorne, die Polin.
Okay. Second serve here for Shnaider to look at. Backhand return into the drop shot here from Maja, but Schneider's going to be equal to it with a redrop. Wow, Diana Shnaider, 15 all. Hey, Ghosty. So, Chwalińska's a bit of a pusher, huh? She's the ton of... No, she's not a pusher. She has far too much variety in her game. You wouldn't call Mukhova a pusher, would you? I mean, she goes for anyone who produces drop shots at such frequency, you cannot call a pusher. And she goes for the baseline as well. Oh, wow. Look at that. 30-15. No, not... Yeah, but just because you don't have power, I would agree with that on Maja's side. Doesn't mean you're a pusher. Not at all. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you wouldn't call Arns a pusher, right? I think she produces the drop shot more often than Arns, which is a risky shot, of course. Wow, what a rally. What a rally! What a winner! Did you see that, Gosi? Did you see that? $40-15. She heard you, Ghosty. She's annoyed by you. Oh, what a return from Shnaider. 40-30.
Wahnsinniger Wechsel. Der Spielzug gestern bei Wind und Wetter gegen Nummer 1 der Welt, die alles unglaublich schnell spielen heute gegen diese schlaue polnische Version.
Okay, 40-15. Before it becomes 40-30, sorry.
114. Wie gesagt, vor dem Turnier, das ändert sich jetzt alles. Aber da sieht man auch, wie das Niveau sein kann bei Spielern um die Top 100, die da an der Rangliste auf 100 stehen. Plötzlich 70, 80 Plätze höher stehen.
Shnaider here with good depth there. Oh, what's going to go on here? Shnaider at the net is passed. Game. Chwalińska. 2-1. She leads. I think it's going to be a very entertaining match, people. I have no idea about the final, but today I think we're going to be entertained. Going for the backhand, is he? I'll keep an eye out for that. So, 2-1. We've had 3 holds, but they've all been pretty close. "21 minutes on the clock." Look at that. Averaging 7 minutes a game at the moment. As the rain comes back down here in Germany. It's beating down in Paris as well, hence the roof being closed. Ooh, that drive there down the line from Chwalińska, love 15. Okay. Drop shot here. Redrop. Okay. Love 30, ladies and gentlemen. Love 30. Gonna just dispense of my tea bag. Wow, it's really beating down out there. Love 40, people. I turn my back for a moment. Chwalińska, the incredibly aggressive tennis player, is up love 40 on the Shnaider serve. She's out, or she was outside the top 100 going into this tournament. Okay, backhand here from Shnaider into the forehand of Chwalińska. Still on the Chwalińska forehand here. Shnaider goes up the line, misses. We have our first break of serve. First blood to the Polish maestro, Maja Chwalińska. 3-1 she leads, 23 minutes on the clock, and she breaks to love as well. I do think we're going to see a few breaks today, though. So, doesn't feel super decisive, not yet anyway. Let's see if she can consolidate. That's not going to land in. 15 love. Yes, Ghosty. I gotcha. Wow, what a return from Deanna Shnaider. Hitting 7 bells of you-know-what out of that ball. Who should we try and get on at the end of this show for post-match and pre-French Open final thoughts? Forehand here from Shnaider into the backhand of Chwalińska. Drop shot from Shnaider is going to be too good. 15-30.
Ich glaube, erstmal auch geduldig mitspielen und dann wirklich auf die richtige Gelegenheit Daumen hoch warten, dann den schnellen Ball anzusetzen. Denn schneller spielen kann sie. Shnaider.
Okay. Oh, good depth there from Shnaider. She's going to have a couple of break points now on a Chwalińska serve. 15-40, people. 15-40. Hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe.
Ist auch ganz knapp im Aus.
Okay, 30-40.
Für 129 im Schnitt der zweite. Da muss Shnaider rangehen, das hat der Weihnachtshilfe angezeigt.
Okay. Backhand here into the backhand of Shnaider. Still a break point, of course. Good depth there for Maja. Backhand to backhand. They're just going for it right now. I think Maja's going to change direction in a moment. Who's going to... Here we go with a slice. It's going to fall wide. She blunk first. She blanked first. She blinked first. And as a result, we're back on serve. Although, I don't know if that is now gone up to 5, Ghosty, after that last one. Yeah, exactly. After that slice, I thought Chwalińska was going to change direction. Oh yeah, Rafa Nadal's birthday today. 40th birthday, no less. And I see his son, I think his name's Rafa as well, wearing a Real Madrid kit. Oh yeah, Stuttgart as well, getting underway next week. Is that next week? I think it is. Drive volley here for Shnaider. Shnaider comes in. Okay.
Aber dann ist auch kein Wunder, dass du mit 19, 20 mal so Durchhänger hast, wo sie gesagt hat, ich wollte gar nicht mehr aufstehen, ich hatte keine Energie mehr, hat sich ein paar Monate rausgenommen. Weil wenn du so
Stop just watching a video on Instagram. Okay, Shnaider here, 15 love. Oh, the backhand there from Chwalińska into the net as she took a risk there, Ghosty. Did you see that risk that she just took? Ghosty, that's very good. Okay. $30 love here for Shnaider. Double fault. I heard the way that came off the racket and I thought that wasn't the cleanest of second serves. And you know what? Landed out. So, 30-15. First double fault of the match. Cheers, Stato. Good depth there from Shnaider. Goes for it again. Maja defending. Maja defending. Oh, just went long. Shnaider left that. And I thought, hang on a second, that might drop in. But no. Okay, 40-30.
Wobei sie kann schnell aufschlagen. Schneider.
And we're now at deuce. What was looking like a comfortable hold doesn't look quite so comfortable now.
Fällt sie so ein bisschen zur Seite weg. Ja.
Von den 12 waren First Errors waren 7 mit der Vorhand.
Okay, we're at deuce here. Shnaider on the attack. Oh, what a shot from Maja. But that's going to land in. And we're back to neutral, people. Backhand moonball there from Shnaider. Wow, that landed in. I think it was a miss hit from Maja, but it doesn't matter. The rally continues. The rally continues, people. The rally continues. But not now, because Maja Chwalińska hits an incredible winner down the line with such incredible, risky, aggressive tennis. Did you see that, Ghosty? Shall we hear the reaction of the Ghosty household? Hang on, Ghosty, what's going on? Okay, Shnaider on the attack here, comes into the net. That goes long from Chwalińska. So deuce.
Das heißt, sie kann auch dieses klassische, überraschend auch mal ins Netz vorgehen. Das klassische Volleyspiel beherrscht sie ganz gut. Spielt eben oft mit Andrea, gegen die könnte sie wieder Finale spielen. Wahnsinn.
I thought that forehand had gone long from Shnaider. And Chwalińska had a look at it, but I think she's lamenting the fact that it might well have come off the line. So game point for Diana Shnaider.
Handshake vorhin natürlich bei Kostschuk und Andrea.
That's going to go out from Diana.
Das ist so ein neutraler Ball, den will sie zu genau an die Linie spielen. Der nervt natürlich, da erarbeitet sie sich den Vorteil und dann schnell dahin.
Jetzt natürlich Kritiker sagen, oh, damit Tennis, das dauert wieder ewig. Gestern haben das Match von Koboli die Logia alles Sinn gemacht. Da hatten wir auch 3-2 nach 32 Minuten. Also das ist jetzt natürlich anderes Tennis gewesen.
Maybe 51-49, Ghosty. But I don't think it matters too much.
Ich würde es auch eher als sehr gutes Damen-Sandplatz-Tennis bezeichnen, was die hier machen. Es ist wirklich schwierig, gegen sowas zu spielen.
Jetzt geht er mal.
Oh, Shnaider holds.
Mit dem Schlag, mit dem sie noch keinen Winner bislang erzielt hat in diesem Match, holt sich das 3 beide, nachdem sie schon 1-3 zurückgelegen war.
Gestern Abend, Markus, war ja auch der erste Satz von Arnaldi und Berrettini, der auch ewig lange dauert.
Schade, dass das dann so zu Ende ging mit der Aufgabe mit Berrettini.
Ja.
Oakley. Oh, look, there's Conchita Martinez, keeping an eye on the potential opposition in the final. Okay, here's the drop shot from Chwalińska, and it's going to be too good. 30 love. Okay, a lob here from Chwalińska. Oh, she's made that pass! 40 love. So 40 love here. 3 game points for Maja Chwalińska. Backhand return into the backhand. Now on the backhand of Shnaider. When was the last time 2 lefties on the women's side contested a match at the French Open semi-final stage? Oh, backhand volley there from Shnaider goes into the net. 4-3. Was Chrissy Everett was a left-hander, right? Oh no, she was right-hand. His right-handed plays with a right hand. Okay, I didn't know that. Thought she was lefty. What about female lefties tennis? Sarah Balek, Alex Ayala, Diana Shnaider, Marketa Vondrousova. Okay, Petra Kvitova. Anne Jones. Navratilova was a lefty, okay. Sellers was a lefty. Did Sellers and Navratilova ever have a big sort of semi-final or final at the French? Don't think so. Jane, as I live and breathe. Yeah, but I don't know if you know this, Ghosty, but McEnroe's a man. Okay, 4-3. On serve. We've had 1 break each. Maja went up an early break, but Diana reeled her back in. Diana here playing some really good, big, aggressive tennis there with a big forehand on the line, and it's 15 live.
Jetzt zum Beispiel.
30 love.
voran 10 Setting.
Ja, da hat sie gestern im dritten Satz gegen Sabalenka so hervorragend mutig weitergespielt und immer wieder vor allem in die offene Vorhandecke dann.
40 love, 3 game points for Diana Shnaider.
Nachdem Sabalenka sich selber etwas ausgebracht hat, mental, Satz um 5-3 gehabt.
Schneider's down the line winner, yeah. Okay, Maja goes long.
Sabalenkas letztes 0-6 habe ich da gestern mal nachgeschaut, war gegen Donnerweg in Dubai.
Full.
Also eine ganz seltene Konstellation, dass Sabalenka dann so abgibt und davor ja auch schon 4 Spiele am Stück. Wir haben ja gestern das alle gehört, diesen Tennishalten.
A hole to love. That's the first winning game for Shnaider to love.
Schleicht sie wieder vor.
Ja, sobald sie erkennt, dass die Gegnerin wirklich sich nach hinten, weiter nach hinten hinter die Grundlinie zurückzieht, drückt sie ran.
Gestern gegen Chwalińska haben wir es auch gesehen, das mit Patrick zusammen kommentiert, dem ist auch aufgefallen ist, wenn sie vorgeht, dass es häufig, wenn die Gegnerin dann nicht mehr schaut quasi, sondern auf den Ball gucken muss, weil sie sich wegdreht. Ja. Deswegen steht sie manchmal auch eigentlich zu weit hinten.
Weil je nach dem Hohn rückt sie sofort ran an die Linie, das macht sie sehr gut.
Okay, 30 love here for Chwalińska. A little cough from her.
Und bleiben dann aber auch 4 Meter hinter der Linie stehen und wollen dann halt 5-mal hochspielen. Und sie rückt sofort ran an die Grundlinie und lauert, ob die Gegnerin auf dem Hohn kurz wird. Also Spielverständnis ist eine 10 mit 3 Sternchen.
Okay.
Zweiter Doppelfehler.
30-15, double fault.
Auch Karina sehr schmunzelt darum. Ich glaube, die ist froh, dass sie die eine Chwalińska spielt, sie war auch nicht die geduldigste.
Sie ist da viel vorgegangen.
Okay, forehand here for Chwalińska. Backhand for Shnaider. Chwalińska comes into the net with a cheeky little net approach, but it did not work. She didn't pick that up at all.
Sieht sie, dass Shnaider nach hinten ausweicht und denkt, die spielt vielleicht in hohen Langen.
So 30 all. First serve goes long. Ooh. The rally continues, people. Oh! Oh! No way! What a rally. And both players can take a bow after that one. It ends with a Chwalińska forehand winner. But they took the words out of my mouth with that one. This is why variety matters, people. This is why variety matters. What did I say about Schneider's cheeks? I don't remember.
Erster Aufschlag in der Phase, wobei für Shnaider vom Kopf her, wie sie rangeht.
Okay, backhand here into the forehand of Shnaider, which goes into the net, and Chwalińska holds 5-4. Okay, cheeky drop shot. What's men's singles? What's that? Okay, I'm lost on that one. 48 minutes on the clock. When they return to the court, Schneider's going to serve to stay in the first set. Okay. .49 minutes now. 5-4 to Chwalińska. She was the person who got the early break, but Shnaider broke back immediately. So we are on serve here. But a bit of pressure here for Diana at 4-5, serving to stay in this set. Oh, lovely drive volley there from Shnaider. Yeah, the men's singles is tomorrow, Kirit. Okay, 30 love. Finally balanced semi-final at the moment. There's Conchita Martinez once more. There are 3 women left right now who could win the French Open title, and Milo Andreeva, her charge is one of them. Ah, lovely, Diana. Nice little touch there at the net. Nice little touch. 40 love. Oh, what a return there from Chwalińska. Huge. 40-15. Lovely up the line there. Good. Well done, Diana Shnaider. 5-all. Oh, I see Thomas Mahatch has got a pretty bad foot injury. Looks like he's torn something and will need to rest up for a few weeks. He's still hoping to play Wimbledon. Okay, 15 love here for Chwalińska. It's a lovely forehand winner there, though, from Diana Shnaider.
Vielleicht auch jetzt mit mehr innerer Ruhe und Übersicht.
Okay, second serve here for Shnaider to look at. $30-15 for Chwalińska.
Vorbeispielen. Der war nicht optimal, aber dann, wie gut sie da ruhig bleibt, abdeckt und dann auch souverän diesen Volley ablegt. Ja, richtig gut.
Backhand here from Shnaider. It's going to go long, 40-15. Okay, 40-30.
Nur los, damit der Arm länger wird, damit die Reichweite etwas größer ist.
Shnaider with a big forehand there. Maja defends it somehow, but she can't defend that deuce. So deuce here, tense game. Double fault from Chwalińska. Ill-timed. Are we going to get Shnaider on the scoreboard ahead? First time in this match. Okay, backhand return to the forehand of Chwalińska. Now it's on the backhand of Shnaider. Backhand from Chwalińska is big, but not big enough. Forehand now from Chwalińska into the backhand there. Backhand Chwalińska is pretty solid here. Oh, that's gone just long from Shnaider. I like the idea, and the execution was almost on the button, but not quite.
Zähnen springen, wenn Maja Chwalińska den Titel holt.
Okay. Backhand from Shnaider goes into the net. Really good depth there from Chwalińska. So it is a game point now for Maja.
Wechsel werden etwas kürzer in dieser Phase. Sagen wir nachher noch was zu.
Oh, and that's not going to work. Deuce.
Spielt jeden Punkt mit, Sascha Bein.
Okay, forehand from Chwalińska. Forehand now from Shnaider. Backhand from Chwalińska. I thought she should go up the line there. Maybe now. No, still doesn't go up the line, but really good depth. Now up the line. No, okay. But that's too short from Chwalińska. That's better. Drop shot here from Shnaider is going to be too good. Giving Maja a taste of her own medicine there. Break point number 2 for Diana Shnaider. Maja must be thinking, why didn't I listen to John and go up the line at some point? Well, Coach John's always here. Okay, second break point for Diana Shnaider. Good serve down the tee. Now on the forehand of Diana into the backhand of Maja. Good depth there from Maja, but now it's on her forehand. Oh, lovely Diana. Lovely Diana. Lovely Diana. Wonderful Diana, but not going to win the point yet. Well defended by Maja. Backhand is going to go long from Diana Shnaider. But so close. Deuce. 1 hour. 5-all deuce. Nothing separating these two at the moment. Okay, backhand return from Shnaider. Backhand here from Maja. Backhand again from Chwalińska. I'm not sure I'm buying the notion that Diana's aiming for the... Oh, what a drop shot from Maja Chwalińska. Game point for the pole. Yeah, I'm not buying the notion that Diana's going for the Chwalińska backhand because I think it's still pretty good. Almost 10 minutes for this game. Okay.
Gut, war natürlich auch ein anderer Zeitraum, darf man jetzt auch nicht vergessen, die Qualifikation war die Woche davor. Das war ein eigenes Turnier.
Okay. Forehand here from Shnaider is pretty big. It's another forehand into the backhand of Chwalińska. That's a bit short, though, from the pole. But she's back in the rally now with a wonderful backhand winner up the line. 6-5. Okay. Wow, what a match this is turning into. Bit of a French Open epic and maybe even a French Open classic. I guess we need 3 sets, though, for that to be the case. This is cutting right into my siesta time. To make sure you hit that like button, people. How many likes have we got on this video? Normally Ghosty's my man in the chat saying, you got this amount of likes. Okay, Shnaider here serving once again to stay in the set. Oh, big shot here from Shnaider. 15 love. Oh, Maja. Maja might be on making her move. 15 all. Okay, backhand return here from Maja. Oh, lovely backhand cross-court winner there from Deanna Shnaider. She had no business winning that point from there. But win it, she did. Deanna Shnaider, 21 winners to 20 unforced errors. Chwalińska, 18 winners to 10 unforced errors. That's a hell of a ratio, that is. Double fault from Shnaider, 30 all. Chwalińska is 2 points away from winning this set, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be another fault. 14 likes. Thanks, Ghosty. Okay, backhand return from Maja. Forehand from Shnaider's pretty big. Maja on the run. Maja on the run. Maja coming into the net for a cheeky approach, but now she's retreating to the baseline. Good shot there from Shnaider. And that's going to go out for Maja Chwalińska. 40-30. Game point for Deanna Shnaider to get us to a first set tiebreak. Good, Ghosty, good. Welcome to the party. Second serve here. Okay, run around forehand for Shnaider. Good depth there from Deanna. Wow, look at that pinpoint precision from Deanna Shnaider. But oh, now she gets a net cord. Maja chases it down with a redrop. Shnaider puts it away, apologizes for the net cord that helped her win the point. No doubt about it. And we're going to a tie break, ladies and gentlemen. Right, tie break time. I want C for Chwalińska. I want S for Shnaider. Let me know in the live chat. C for Chwalińska. S for Shnaider. Write the letter and click return. That's who you're predicting to win this first set tiebreak. Ghosty, go for Maja. Ghosty goes for Chwalińska. Jane going Shnaider. Victor going 8-6 for Shnaider. Pretty precise. Oh, what a backhand of the line, but Maja's defending it well. Oh no, it's going to go long for Maja. 1-0 Shnaider. It is a mini break advantage. (6:15 local time. Oh, lovely backhand winner up the line there from Chwalińska. 1-1. Oh, a loose forehand there from Chwalińska. Doesn't happen very often, but there was one. 2-1 Shnaider. Okay, Chwalińska here with a big forehand, but it's not big enough, I don't think. Shnaider somehow defends that. And then I think the manner of that defense from Shnaider put Chwalińska off, and she messes up the forehand. Big style. I think she's kind of confused at how Shnaider got that over the net. Okay. I'm going to sit back down again. Okay, Nina here in the chat is talking about screaming from the players. Oh, drop shot there from Maja is really good. And Diana almost gets it back over, but not quite. Just tipples the top of the net and decides to come back down on her side. So 3-2. Ayer, so yesterday, La Admirada, which is like the admiration, but today is very repellent and gritona. That she doesn't seem like Sabalenka. Talking about screaming, basically, and grunting. And then laziness as well as mentioned. I don't quite understand it, to be honest. Big forehand there from Diana, but it's not won the point yet. Comes another one, and Maja's back in the rally here. Oh, what a forehand that is up the line, but Maja's defending it. Now Diana's on the attack. Wonderful from Diana Shnaider, 4-2. Okay. Yeah, these rallies are wild. Change of ends. Okay. 1 hour and 13 minutes on the clock. Diana Shnaider to serve. 4-2 she leads. Oh, good backhand up the line there from Maja. And that's going to go long from Shnaider. Look at the way Chwalińska was backpedaling there. Was funny. 4-3. Good point for that for Chwalińska to win, because that does now mean they're back on serve. Albeit 4-3, still a small advantage for Shnaider. Oh, Maja comes into the net. That's smart. That is very smart tennis there from Chwalińska with a nice, cheeky, you're not even looking at me, I'm going to do a little net approach and you're not going to realize, and then suddenly you're going to hit a shot back my way and I'm at the net. She realized that she'd pushed Shnaider back so much so that it was going to be a difficult shot for her. And look at that. 4-4. Brilliant approach, Ghosty, indeed. Haven't seen an approach that good since I walked up to these ladies in Ibiza. Right. Oh, what about that? 5-4. Hmm. 5-4, Chwalińska. 5-4. They are on serve, though, but now again a mini advantage for Chwalińska. 4-5. Second serve for Diana Shnaider. Ball kids nearly running into each other. They disappear. 4-5. Shnaider to serve. Where are you going to go with this serve? Back, forehand return. That's on the forehand of Shnaider. Shnaider has the power. Maja has the guile. Who's going to win this tennis match? Drop shot here, but Schneider's going to get to that. No way! No way! What a defensive lob, really. Shnaider can't believe it. Wow, 6-4. 2 set points for the pole. Punch lob indeed. Punch lob indeed. That was just class. You can't teach that. Two set points for Maja Chwalińska. The first one's going to be on the Diana Shnaider serve. She just blows into her hand to keep her cool. Okay, backhand return. Forehand from Shnaider. Backhand from Chwalińska. Backhand cross court. Oh my goodness me, Schneider's missed a backhand up the line, and Maja Chwalińska has won the first set on a tie break. And Diana Shnaider has a face as glum and as grumpy and as moody as the Parisian weather has been today. 1 hour and 17 minutes for the first set. We could be here for a while now. Who called it go? Yeah, okay. Well done, Ghosty. Big call, Ghosty. We'll take a quick break.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, Let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Another big bottle of water here. See me through this next set. I wonder if it's going to be another marathon. An hour and 17 minutes. I think the first semi-final was finished by now. I think it was about an hour and 17 minutes. Just have a look at some of the stats. 0 aces from both players. An hour and 17 minutes and no one hit an ace. Our first serve percentage is very similar for both players, hovering around the 70% mark. Let's see if I can get those stats again on the screen. First serve percentage is 1, both around the 60% mark. Second serve points 1, both around the 60% mark. Winners, both around the 20-odd mark. But the unforced errors, I guess, is the biggest differential because Shnaider hit 22 winners, Chwalińska hit 21. But listen, Shnaider hit 22 unforced errors and Chwalińska hit 12. And therein lies the difference, I guess. Yeah, they're not the tallest on tour, are they? Plenty of Poles in the audience. And Maja's munching on a banana. Has been a pretty miserable day in Paris in terms of the weather, but we can see some chinks of sunshine coming through. Are there any chinks of sunshine or rays of sunshine we can spray on Deanna Shnaider right now and her chances of winning this second set? Was a set she's going to have to win. Yeah. It's almost like the Diego Schwartzman, John Isner doubles partnership. Do you remember that? Jersey here in the chat. Chwalińska will win. Jersey, can you hit the like button, please? And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Oh, good. You're already a subscriber. Oh, I just checking. Okay. There's Yuki. Bless her. Jersey is Polish for George, is it? I didn't know that. Okay, Deanna Shnaider had a lengthy break at the end of that set, and she has now returned. A 5-minute break. Now she's back on the court. Schneider's going to serve first at the beginning of this set. Jorge is Spanish for Jersey. Yeah, most folks don't know. Jorge. Okay, Shnaider here to serve. Just after 6:30 local time in the evening. Okay, backhand return. Backhand drop shot there from Maja. Redrop from Diana. Lob from Maja is just beautiful. Love 15. Come on, people. Let's get to, we want to get to 50 likes on this video. So hit that like button, please. Love 15. Backhand return. Backhand Shnaider. Backhand Maja up the line. It's going to go long. 15 all. Ooh, she's missed that forehand, Diana Shnaider. 15-30. See how many subscribers we've got. 30,560. Oh, lovely forehand winner there from Chwalińska. Threatening to go up an early break in this second set, much like she did in the first. It was a break that she wasn't able to take advantage of, but it didn't matter in the end in the way she won that first set. She's going to get a second serve here on the first break point as well. Shnaider looks a bit lost out there at the moment. Not quite sure what the game plan is. Great depth from Diana. I guess just keep hitting big and hoping for the best. Some excellent rallies today. Diana comes into the net, doesn't deal with the volley. We've got the early break from Maja Chwalińska. She leads by a set and a break, people. So, 1-love for Maja Chwalińska. Just 5 more holds for Maja. Yeah, 5 holds in a row and you're in the final. Easy, right? Points won in defense. Maja's won 50% and Diana has won 32%. Maja try and get on board, says Kiri. Feel as though there's plenty of twists and turns yet, though, in this one. Backhand return goes into the net, so 15 all. Indeed, Jersey. Indeed. Jersey Dudek. You know him, Jersey? Jersey Dudek. $15-30. Are we going to get the re-break like we had in the first set? Came marginally later, didn't it? I think Chwalińska went up 3-1 maybe with that break and then got broken back. There you go, Liverpool and Real Madrid as well. Okay. Dropper from Maja. Diana's at the net. There's going to be a lob here. Okay. Shnaider stays in the rally. Well defended. Drop shot again. No, a slice up the line. Wow, Diana Shnaider, well done. Oh, wow. Well done to both players there. What a rally. Some support here for Maja. Halela. Halela, can you hit the like button for me? And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Oh, what a backhand cross court that is from Diana Shnaider, but well defended by Maja. The depth there from Shnaider caught out Chwalińska. It sort of bounced her off the line, and then Chwalińska wasn't able to deal with it. So we have got a break point here for Diana Shnaider. We will have a watch along for the final with Nick, Carson, and I think Leah. So please join us for the final, the women's final. Huge forehand up the line from Diana Shnaider, and she breaks back. 1 game all. Maja is talking to the umpire about something. Don't know what. Hope she doesn't need any medical attention, Maja, there. She has, of course, got that leg strapped up. Wonderful forehand winner from Maja. 15 love. I love 15, sorry. First serve from Shnaider goes into the net. Backhand return from Maja. Forehand slice here from Shnaider. Okay, 15 all. Shnaider went super deep, but it landed just inside the line. And Chwalińska went too far long. 15 all. Diana is indeed fighting. That seeping sun is making it a little difficult to watch. That goes long there from Shnaider. 15-30. If you have Instagram, please do give us a follow on @TalkingTennisTT. It would be much appreciated.
bei Schneider. Und dennoch hätte er den ersten Satz gewinnen können. Ich will nicht sagen müssen, aber schon wirklich großes Können.
Shnaider comes into the net. That volley is not bad. That volley is very good. Two amazing volleys there from Diana Shnaider. 30 all.
Technisch auch fein, schön Schläger vorne gehalten, im Treffpunkt gegen den Ball gedrückt.
Good forehand there from Shnaider. Lovely. 40-30. No, they don't. And once the match starts under the roof, I believe the French Open, like Wimbledon, has the same policy that once, sorry, not necessarily starts. Once the roof is closed, they can't reopen it. I don't know why. Huge forehand cross-court winner there from Diana Shnaider, 2-1. Okay. Time for a little breather, I think, yeah? We'll have a little breather too, and we'll be back with you in about 1 minute. Have on chauffeur. Shisha. Okay, 2-1. We are on serve, but there have been 2 breaks. Okay. $15 love here for Chwalińska. Ooh, 15 all. Or is it going to be replayed this point? It's going to be replayed. Replay the point. 15 love. 6:45 local time. Roof still closed. Chwalińska serves down the tee, but it clipped the net. Another first serve for Maja. Okay, 30 love. $30.15. Good serve out wide. Shnaider pats it back. No, it's going to go long, so 40-15. Forehand here from Maja into the backhand of Shnaider. Good depth there from Diana. Now there's a moonball from Maja. Backhand up the line from Maja is pretty good, but the rally continues. Diana defends it well. Wonderful forehand win across court there from Maja. 2 games all. Oh, a little bit lucky there, Maja, with a little net cord clip, but it does turn out to be a winner. Love 15. Oh, Maja going just long there on the stretch. 15 all. Defensive shot there from Maja. Now it's on the forehand drop shot from Shnaider, which is too good. 30-15. Back-to-back points for Diana. Backhand Shnaider. That's on the backhand of Maja. Drop shot's not going to work on this occasion from Maja, but is the lob going to work from her? No, it's going to go long. 40-15, much to the relief of Diana Shnaider. Backhand return is going to go wide from Chwalińska, so it's 3-2 for Diana Shnaider on serve in this second set. How do we see this one going now? I don't know. Something about me says that Shnaider may still pull through. Okay, 15 love here for Chwalińska. Oh, the chat's gone a bit quiet. Love. Second serve. Backhand return from Shnaider into the backhand of Chwalińska. Wonderful forehand winner from her. 30 love. Yeah, it feels a bit at the moment, doesn't it? Maybe if Chwalińska had held on to that break, or maybe if Chwalińska was serving first and was getting, and every time the Shnaider serve was under pressure, if you know what I mean. If Shnaider was serving second and 3-2 down, you'd be thinking, oh my goodness, one false move here and you're done. Nice backhand up the line. I think the points have been a bit shorter in this set, but we might get a long one here. Let's see. A couple of moon balls now from both players. Maja goes up the line with a big shot, but it doesn't work. 30-15. Maybe they're both getting a bit tired as well. $30-15. Chwalińska here. 2-3, 30-15. Forehand return from Shnaider is going to go long. 40-15. First serve fault there. Backhand return from Shnaider into the backhand of Chwalińska. And that backhand is loose from Shnaider, so it is 3-all. No, it's the CH is a ch, or ch. Chwalińska. It's difficult. Okay. Love 15 here on the Shnaider serve. That's a good backhand cross court from her, but Maja's equal to it. Oh, what a backhand up the line there from Deanna Shnaider, 15-all, and that was a big point. I think they can, Ghosty. I mean, I've seen plenty of matches on the men's side that after a set and a half, they're looking sluggish. I'm thinking of Casper Ruud against Jean Fonseca, for example, a few days ago, and also maybe Mensik Fonseca. 30-15, another beast of a backhand there from Deanna Shnaider. I think so, Ghosty, yeah. Oh, look at that from Shnaider, 40-15. Backhand up the line, forehand from Shnaider. Ooh, good precision here from Maja. But Schneider's backhand right now is firing. And that's going to go into the net from Chwalińska. 4-3 Shnaider. Who's that getting some attention there? Sorry, I didn't see. Is it Deanna Shnaider? Yeah, it is. All right, there's going to be a little bit of medical attention here for Diana Shnaider. We will take a very quick break. What should we do? What should we listen to? What should we watch? All right. Here we are for this very special encounter at the Bon Open between Jeffrey Blancano against Damir the Demon Jumur. He's very much demonized thus far, showing a bit of frustration after losing the first set. Anyway, the Frenchman to serve, 15-30. Bit of pressure on that Frenchman's shoulders, like a couple of baguettes weighing over him. Needs to take some time. No hurry, he says, at 15-30. He's up a set, 2-all here. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go there down the middle, and that is a shank. One that even Stefanos Tsitsipas would be proud of. Get that towel, mop your brow. Return to the baseline where you'll know it's 30-all. Screeches from the other courts. But they don't put this young Frenchman off. Look at him. Prowling, brushing, questioning. Maybe they do put him off. He needs to be focused. It's 30-all, 2-all, tense times here at the Bon Open. Goes out wide with that, comes into the net, does the volley. Does he put it away? No, he doesn't. But he puts that one away, and his opponent, the demon, Damir Jumur, just cannot believe what has happened to him. I'll tell you what's happened. You've been flummoxed, and you've lost the point. We would take another look at it if we had a replay, but we don't. But who knows? You don't even need a replay. It's in our heads. Okay. The Frenchman to serve. I say you're going out wide. You don't. You go down the tee. Clip the net, though. So he's going to get another shot at it. Is he going to take my advice and go out wide on this one? Did so successfully on that last time for a serve and volley, even though he'd messed up the volley. Goes down the tee again. Does come into the net. Does a little drop shot, and you know what? Jumur is like, I can't even be bothered to run that down. And he's going to clean that line. Look at this. He's cleaning the line because he's so annoyed with some funny bounces. We're back. Diana Shnaider just having a medical timeout here. She's 4-3 up on serve in this second set. But there will be some concerns for her team and her fans, given this medical timeout now is stretched to about 3 or 4 minutes already. It looked like she was getting some attention to her back on the side of the court, but yes, she still has been getting some attention to the lower part of her back. Fingers crossed she's physically okay to not just keep going today, but potentially in the final, if she is to play in that final, she's going to have to come from a set down. Okay, 3-4. Backhand from Shnaider goes into the net. Really good depth there from Maja Chwalińska. 15-love. 3-4. Those of you just tuning in, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Okay, second serve here for Chwalińska. Forehand return is pretty big from Diana Shnaider, but the rally continues. Oh, lovely from Chwalińska up the line there. 30 love. Yeah, indeed. Hit that like button, people. Come on. Sometimes you need to refresh the stream to get the likes update, I think. Let's get to 50 likes on this. Come on, people. Drop shot here from Diana Schneider's lovely. 30-15. Okay. Okay, slice here from Shnaider into the forehand of Chwalińska. Looped up boards, a bit short from Shnaider. By the way, how much would... Oh, it's gone long there from Shnaider. 40-15. How much would Arina Sabalenka to have loved to have had the roof closed yesterday? 2 hours now. Lots and lots of tuning in right now on YouTube. So thank you for joining. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. It's just below the screen there, and it says subscribe. First serve doesn't land in from Chwalińska. But it is 2 game points here for the pole. So we hit the 2-hour mark in Paris. Double fault from Chwalińska. 40-30. Returning to the net from Shnaider. 4 games all. Backhand return. Backhand from Shnaider into the forehand of Chwalińska. Oh, defended there by Maja. What are you doing, Shnaider? Diana, my goodness me, if you lose this point and you're going to lose it, and that was yours to win that point, somehow Maja stayed in it. Well done to her, but Shnaider gave her that chance to stay in the point, directing some of those shots into the only position that she could stay in the point. This one here, this forehand in particular, don't go there. And the smash as well. Nice one. That's what you should have done last time, Diana. 15 all. Forehand from Shnaider into the forehand of Maja. Backhand from Shnaider goes into the net. So 15-30. Huge point this now coming up. Biggest point of the match. No doubt about it. Okay, forehand here from Maja. Drop shot from Shnaider, but Maja's easily going to get to that. Redrop from her. Shnaider's struggling. Shnaider's struggling. Shnaider's struggling. 15-40. And is that back on that last point in particular troubling Shnaider? And did Shnaider do the drop shot, the redrop? Did Maja intentionally do the redrop there? Quite possibly. So 2 break points here for Chwalińska. She did have an early break. Feels like a long time ago in this set. She went up a break for 1 love. Is she now going to get a potentially decisive break here for 5-4? And then serve for the match and a place in the final. Wow. Backhand cross court. Drop shot from Maja. She's not going to get there. Maja gets the break. She will serve for the match and a place in the French Open final. Yes, Maja Chwalińska will serve for a spot in the French Open final. This is wild, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours and 5 minutes on the clock. It's the drop shot again. She's the drop shot queen. Diana Shnaider is staring down the barrel of defeat to the Polish wizard on the other side of the net. Let me know in the live chat right now. Is Maja going to serve this out? Simply write Y for yes or N for no. That's all I want to know. Is Maja Chwalińska going to serve this out in what would be a sensational win, but would be a sensational run to the final? Ghosty saying yes, she will serve this out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Will nerves get the better of her? They haven't so far. Sean's going yes as well. Sean is a member. You can also become a member too by clicking the link pinned in the live chat. The membership will get you little bonuses, which means you can send emojis in the live chat. And also you'll get exclusive footage, videos and interviews just for members only. It is the lower back. Yes, Ghosty, I think. All right, here we go. Maja Chwalińska serving for the match and a spot in the Roland Garros 2026 final. It's a decent first serve from her. Decent backhand cross court. Schneider's defending. Schneider's defending. Schneider's defending. Turning defense into attack now. Shnaider turning defense into attack. Has she made that? She has. Wow. Love 15. Wow. Ghosty, remind me of that question after the match if Chwalińska wins. Because we're going to do a bit. We'll go into this match a bit and we'll also look forward to the final as well. Okay. Love 15. Huge point this, because love 30 and you're thinking, wow. Chwalińska didn't do a lot wrong in that previous rally. Short though there. Oh, the forehand from Shnaider goes into the net. 15-all. Chwalińska blowing into her hand, trying to stay as cool as a cucumber. Okay. Backhand return. Decent depth on that. Now Shnaider on the forehand. Forehand from Maja. Oh, that had a funny bounce to it, that one. But we're still in the rally here. Drop shot now from Shnaider is not going to be good enough. And Maja punishes that. 30-15. So, Maja Chwalińska is 2 points away from the French Open final. Could be, Ghosty. Could be, yeah. And I think it's one of the reasons we had a slightly flatter second set. Anyway, 30-15. Forehand return from Shnaider. Now on the forehand from Shnaider once again. Now on the forehand again from Shnaider. Now on her backhand into the backhand, which is going to be a sliced backhand from Maja. Shnaider goes long with that backhand, and it is 40-15 and 2 match points for Maja Chwalińska. Yes, Maja Chwalińska. Honestly, this is wild, people. Wild. 2 match points. Going into this tournament, she was ranked 114 in the world. Okay, 2 match points. Where are you going to go with this first serve, Maja? This is the biggest shot of your life right now. Down the tee. Well done, Diana Shnaider, for getting it back in play. Forehand, though, from Shnaider. Now it's Shnaider on the attack. She comes into the net. Maja Chwalińska with the biggest shot of her career. She passes Diana Shnaider at the net and clumps to the clay. And I don't even know what clumps means. I can't get the words out. Maja Chwalińska, take a bow. She has clay all over her back. Rafa Nadal-esque. Well, Rafa Nadal has won 14 Roland Garroses. She's going to go for her first in what is arguably the most impressive and incredible Grand Slam run since Emma Raducanu of 2021. And who knows, maybe even bigger than that. We'll have that debate shortly, perhaps. But right now, Maja Chwalińska is into the French Open final. She wins 7-6, 6-4. Incredible in 2 hours and 10 minutes. An incredible match. It was straight sets. But that first set in particular was 1 hour and 17 minutes and was just wild. And she is crying into her towel right now. Oh, my goodness me. It wasn't meant to be. It's not supposed to happen in tennis. 114 in the world. She's in the French Open final. It's nuts, people. It is nuts. Poor Diana Shnaider. Wow. Maja Chwalińska into the French Open final. Yes, you heard it. Do not adjust your sets. How significant was the medical timeout for, well, we had medical timeouts for both players, didn't we? For Maja here, we can see in the shot here at 1-2, but I think she was just a little bit sick maybe and just needed some medication. For the rest of the match, she was fine. Diana Shnaider had a medical timeout as well, where she had about 5 minutes with some back attention. So it was a bit of a survival of the fittest at times in that second set, but wow. Surprise in tennis, Nena, indeed. Indeed. Por favor, si podrías suscribir a nuestro canal, sería fenomenal. Okay, what is also phenomenal is that Maja Chwalińska is in the French Open final. I don't think there's much debate about it. It has been wild, but we need 2 or 3 more wild days ahead. That's all I ask for, especially some wild finals, please. Okay, here is Maja Chwalińska now. Listen to the crowd. What a moment. What a sport. What a player. Maja. The fairy tale continues. How does that sound to be in the Roland Garros final?
Like a dream, honestly. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm just very happy.
Das hat sie übrigens am Viertelfinale auch schon gesagt. Sie weiß nicht, was sie sagen soll. Sie ist einfach nur glücklich. Auf der Couch mit der weißen Kappe unten. Spürt nur den unglaublich den Kopf.
You have started your tournament almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, because she came through qualifying.
Mentally, physically.
She came through qualifying.
I won't lie. I mean, it's so challenging, you know, to play against the best players in the world day by day. But I mean, it's a Grand Slam, so you just gotta, you know, give your all and more. And yeah, I'm not complaining at all.
She's not complaining at all, people. This is her run. Almost 3 weeks, as he says. In fact, Monday the 18th of May, 12 at 4, 16 days, 17 days.
You seem very calm, very focused, just on your game. Is it something you have done every time, or you discovered yourself on this part of your game and your mental in this
I don't
moment?
know. I'm crazy sometimes also. Yeah, but I mean, I try to stay composed because I know that it's like the best way for me. Like it helps.
There was a lot of
me
Poles in the
my
stadium there
mistakes.
supporting her today.
So that's what I'm trying to do, but inside there's a storm, believe me.
Sie kann nochmal verrückt werden, sagt sie, und so durchdrehen. Innerlich, es ist stürmisch gerade, aber nach außen wird
Wow.
ruhig.
During the match, in the crowd, we have seen Mira Andreeva as coach watching you. Did you keep some secret weapons for the final in 2 days?
I mean, I played like 8 matches here already.
Not too many secrets, I don't think.
No secrets. Yeah, but I watched Mira a bit. They were playing before us, so I watched her game, and I mean, it was incredible. So it's just another great experience for me. I will for sure give my all. It's a Grand Slam final, so I mean.
Wow, it's a Grand Slam final for Maja Chwalińska.
Und sagte, nee, Andrea hat so gut gespielt und sie hat jetzt hier schon so viele Matches hinter sich.
So many matches here. There's no secrets for sure.
Already made history in Roland Garros because since the Open era, you are the first qualifier reaching the final. I'm sure you want more.
Die erste Qualifikantin hier in Roland Garros. Wie gesagt, in New York gab es schon mal mit dem Amerikaner eine im Finale.
Now, will you prepare this final?
Well, let me enjoy this moment for now.
Lass mich erstmal diesen Moment hier genießen, bitte. Das ist Ihre Antwort. Auch hier hat sie klaren Kopf.
Look at the emotion on her family there.
Leider beim Interview selbst noch mit.
I just want to breathe a little, enjoy it today, and then just recover as much as I can, and, just to be able to give my all.
We wish you the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, indeed. Take a bow, Maja Chwalińska, French Open finalist 2026. And what a match it was. She goes up an early break for 1-love. She's broken back pretty quickly. She then goes into that first set tie break, nip and tuck, maybe looking the slightly fresher. There were some incredible points from both players, particularly from Maja, the magician. The magician, maybe, is the word I should be using. The drop shots, the lobs, the guile, the craft, the desire. She had it all today in bucket load. The second set, she goes up an early break and she's rebroken immediately. And you're thinking, is that going to be a psychological blow that she's not going to be able to come back from? Not at all. She then breaks for 5-4 and serves it out as cool as a Chwalińska cucumber. And she is into the French Open final where she's going to be playing Mira Andreeva. And by the way, what a story. Coached by Yaroslav Machovsky, I hope I'm saying that right, started playing tennis at the age of 7 and has been very open about her battle with depression, which kept her off the tour for some time. I'm actually just going to see how long it was. But I remember, 114 ranked in the world coming into this tournament. But yeah, there was a story I read about, I think it was in the Straits Times the other day, about how she came back from that depression. Yeah, and there's also here from Reuters. Sorry, look at this. To emerge from the shadow at Roland Garros. This is the story of Maja here. Honestly, it beggars belief. So Poland's Chwalińska is loving her tennis at the moment after becoming just the second qualifier in the Open era to reach the French Open semi-finals. And now, of course, she's in the final. The 24-year-old is delighted as she returned from a mental health career break. Ranked 113th coming into the world. I think it was 114, but we'll not worry about that. She had to battle her way through 3 qualifying rounds, of course, in Paris and dropped just 1 set until the final. She beat Anna Kalinskaya in the previous round and, of course, has now emerged the winner today in also straight sets over Diana Shnaider. 2021, she announced that she'd been suffering from depression for over 18 months and was stepping away from the court. She said, I pushed at the beginning and I thought that I just needed to stay very strong and tough and just keep practicing. But then I realized I couldn't get out of bed anymore. I was just lifeless, to be honest. I knew that I needed to take a break because otherwise I was not going to be able to live. I honestly didn't know if I'm going to come back or not. And after like months, I decided to come back. I needed to figure out a few things in my head, I'd say. And I came back and I'm happy that I did. And we're very happy that she did too. Chwalińska had previously never gone past the second round at a Grand Slam and was asked what she was doing to cope with finding herself in uncharted waters. Well, these uncharted waters are getting wilder and wilder now. I'm not into social media, she says. I feel like it would be too much for me at this moment. So that's one of the things that I'm now doing is just I post and then I quit. So I see, maybe she just goes on there and then doesn't post it, doesn't check anything. Anyway, other than that, I have great people around me and they are with me for many, many years. So I can just trust them and tell them anything that I feel. Chwalińska's junior career was played alongside compatriot Iga Swiatek, of course. I think they're very good friends, actually. The pair led Poland to victory in the under-14 European Team Championships in 2015 as double partners. They were European junior champions. They reached the Australian Open girls doubles final in 2017, but since then they've taken very different paths, with Swiatek winning 6 Grand Slams, including, of course, 4 French Open titles here in Paris. Well, Swiatek went out in the 4th round this year. Chwalińska has already earned more in the last few weeks than in her entire career. I assume that means obviously money-wise. But the time to bask in her achievements will come later, and they'll come after the French Open final. I mean, whatever happens in that final, she can be very proud of her achievements. But boy, I wonder if she'll be having the neutral support. I mean, Mira Andreeva is going to have a fantastic career. I'm sure we'll win many Grand Slams, and maybe the first will come of many on Saturday, but we'll see. We'll have that live on the channel, so please do join us for that. Yeah, at the moment, Chwalińska says she's just focusing on every single match. I honestly don't feel like it's a huge moment for me, which is interesting. But definitely after the tournament finishes, I will have time to be grateful for what happened and process it as well. Chwalińska will face, of course, she faced another Russian in the semi-final today, Diana Shnaider, and she's going to face another Russian on Saturday. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, Ghosty, but hopefully you don't abandon us. Shall we have a look forward to the final now between Maja Chwalińska and Mira Andreeva? They have never met on the tour before. That is probably not incredibly surprising, bearing in mind Mira Andreeva is winning titles. She's winning 1000s. She's going deep at Grand Slams and now has gone deeper than ever before by getting to the final. Maja Chwalińska had never been past the second round of a Grand Slam before. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape here. 5 singles titles for Mira Andreeva, 0 for Maja. 3 doubles titles for Mira, 0 for Maja. $10 million almost earned on the tour for Mira Andreeva, 864,000 for Maja Chwalińska. So Mira Andreeva has earned 10 times the amount of money on the tour as Maja. That was going into this tournament. Their careers, by the way, win-loss records, both obviously winning well over 150 matches. In fact, Maja is closer to 300, but she's been on the tour for a few years longer than Mira. Looking at some of their stats from the year, is this right? Going into Roland Garros, Maja Chwalińska had hit 7 aces. I imagine it's not many more either after today, or after this one. It is Roland Garros after all. And yet, Maja has a higher percentage of first serves landing in than Mira would. Of course, that is important when maybe your serve is not anywhere near your biggest weapon. Well, of course, Maja's biggest weapon is her court craft, the drop shots, the lobs, the ability to move the player around and take them by surprise, even with surprise net approaches, as we saw a few times today in her straight sets win over Diana Shnaider. I think physically they'll both hopefully be okay. I think Maja's issue there at the beginning of the second set did appear to be just a minor thing. It was some medication I think she took. And she's only dropped 1 set on route to the final, albeit she's had some grueling matches like today, but I think she'll be all right. 2 days rest. You know, it's not best of 5 on the women's side. Should be okay. Career highest ranking for Maja, 113. Career highest ranking for Mira Andreeva is 5, but I'm imagining, well, of course, Maja will be up to a career high, but I'm imagining that with this run to the final, Mira Andreeva might be moving up in the rankings. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she needs to win the title to actually get back into the top 5. But listen, that won't be anywhere near the top of Mira's mind today or in the next couple of days. It'll all be about obviously winning the final. What else can we reflect on in terms of the final? Here is the sort of some of the tail of the tape stuff. Yes, 7 aces for the year, apparently. Okay, more stuff that we can compare between these two. The current singles ranking going into the tournament was 8 for Mira Andreeva and 114 for Maja Chwalińska. I think both are equally experienced in so many ways. If anything, Mira has obviously got more experience in terms of the depth of these tournaments. Listen, Mira Andreeva's handled the pressure better than ever before, but it will be bigger than ever before on Saturday. 5 years in terms of the gap, so both of them still fairly fresh, young faces on the tour. Mira, the slightly bigger server and with a few more centimeters as well, as you can see. 5'9" for Mira Andreeva, 5'5" for Maja. I'm just going to find out what is the lefty scenario. What is Mira Andreeva like against lefties? Let's see if I can get a response there. Maja Chwalińska's hometown is Dąbrowa Górnicza in Poland. Mira Andreeva is from Siberia. I didn't know that, to be precise. And yeah, they've never met before. And Mira Andreeva, but what about the form of the two players? Well, Mira Andreeva's form is incredible right now. She started off her clay court season in Linz by winning the title. She beat Potapova in 3 sets in the final. She also put Shnaider en route there. So it was a pretty, not stacked, but a pretty deep tournament, that one in Linz. Stuttgart, she did well. She beat Iga Świątek en route to the semis. In Madrid, she got to the final where she lost to Marta Kostyuk, and obviously a defeat that she would go on to avenge in Paris. In Rome, she also went deep, getting to the quarterfinals before losing to Coco Gauff in 3 sets. And now, of course, she is in the French Open final. En route to the final, Mira has dropped just 1 set, I believe. Going to just confirm that. Yeah, she dropped 1 set, which is in the second round, remarkably, against Bassos Ribera, the Spaniard. Before that, she beat Ferro in straights and then Bouzkova in straights in the 3rd round before coming through Teichmann, Shnaider, and now Marta Kostyuk, all in straight sets. So just 1 set dropped on the route to the final. As for Maja Chwalińska, well, her run has been wild. It started 2.5 weeks ago in qualifying against Rame of France, and then she beat Monet of France. Yes, you heard me right, Monet, not the artist. Then Susan Lehman's friend of the show in the 3rd round. That defeat for Susan has aged pretty well. Then, in what was possibly the biggest shock of the 1st round, she overcame Qinwen Sheng in straight sets, losing just 4 games. I think Qinwen was struggling physically at times in the 2nd set. Then Elise Mertens. Now, that is a result that really should have made us sit up and take notice. 4-0 over Elise Mertens is very impressive. She came from a set down against Maria Sakkari to win in 3 sets. How must Sakkari be feeling right now? She must be thinking, boy, there was a French Open final for me here today, or for me in this tournament, perhaps. Anyway, Diane Parry. I actually tipped Diane to win that. Sorry, Maja. But anyway, she overcame her in straights, then Chwalińska in straight sets in what was a match of, Chwalińska could not handle the wind, could not handle the variety for Chwalińska, and also had a poor day at the office. And then today in the semi-final, where at the end of the 1st set at least, Maja had hit double the number of winners to unforced errors, a performance of the ages for Maja. Fingers crossed, I've now got the Mira Andreeva record. Tennis Abstract says it's 15-2 for Mira Andreeva against lefties, and one of those losses was against Taylor Townsend at the US Open last year. But 15-2 does not suggest she has a lefty problem, because whoever she was going to face in the final, it was always going to be a lefty, because it was either going to be Diana Shnaider or Maja Chwalińska. But as it is, It is going to be Maja Chwalińska. Any other thoughts on the final? Well, of course, as I say, what a story it is for Maja, not least for the recovery and return to the tour after that battle that she had with depression. But she seems to be in a very good spot right now, and she's in the French Open final. Any other thoughts on this? Well, let's go back to the tail of the tape. Where are you head-to-head, people? Here we go. Of course, we know that they've never played before. The court craft and the court guile for Maja, is that something that traditionally bothers Mira Andreeva? I would suggest no. There's also another point. Mira is full of that herself as well. Maybe not quite as many box of tricks as the magician Maja, but still, she's got it. Has she got the temperament? I think she's taken a step forward in the last few months. Mira, for me, was in a really difficult spot from the French Open last year until Linz, really. She just wasn't getting the results that her talent deserves. She got the result that her talent deserved today. Big style over Marta Kostyuk, 6-3, 6-1. I did expect her to prevail, but not quite in such a comfortable fashion. Did Marta turn up? Maybe not. Did Mira turn up? Absolutely. Will she turn up on Saturday? I'm confident she'll be fine. Will Maja be fine? Who knows? But I think she might be okay as well. I don't expect an Amanda Anisimova sort of wrought with nerves scenario like we saw from Amanda in the Wimbledon final last year. So I do expect both to hopefully turn up. I hope we get a competitive match. But I do think Mira Andreeva is winning in straight sets. Do let me know what you think in the comments section below. But in the meantime, make sure you join us for that French Open final, which will be brought to you by Nick, Carson, and Leo on Saturday. And we'll have both men's semi-finals as well, live watch-alongs tomorrow. Thanks for joining, and you know the... If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.